Hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy CowboyJobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report, because without you guys, this would just not happen, man. You know, we literally have 4 weeks of football left. 4 weeks, that's it, and then playoffs. And before you know it, it's going to be the off season. Winter is coming, my friends, and we got to enjoy every single week that's left. You know, I hate to do these things, but I have to do this. You know, it's amazing that I will say something and people will basically say, you know, you're not a Dallas Cowboy fan if you want to do that. I could never do that. And because I said, you know what, tonight, all of us Dallas Cowboy fans are New Orleans fans. People are saying, I could never do that. No, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. You're a fool for wanting to have somebody else win. You should take care of your own business. Well, yeah, we should have taken care of our own business. But if we didn't, guess what? You need some help. And if you say, oh, I couldn't root for that team, knowing it'll help your team, then you're an idiot. Flat out. I'm sorry. You're a freaking idiot. And if you don't want to watch my show anymore, don't. But here's the thing. Hypothetically, let's say, I don't know, Russia decided to take North Korea off the map. You don't really like Russia, but guess what? They're doing your dirty work for you. You don't have to go in there and take care of business. So are you telling me that, hey, I don't like Russia, so I wouldn't want them to do that? Is that what you're telling me? Is that? Because there's an old saying, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And that couldn't be more evident right now. Now, let me break it down for you guys one more time. Because somebody had said, why are you worried about Atlanta? They're not even in the wild card spot. Yeah, you're right. They're not in the wild card spot. But here's the thing. We're not either. We are behind them as well as being behind. Because here's the number one seed, of course. Minnesota, who took over from the Eagles. That's right. The Eagles, by losing last week, just gave up a spot. And FYI, for all you who say that the Eagles could lose the division if we win one game. No, listen. The Eagles would have to lose all 4 games, and we'd have to win all 4 in order for us to win the division. Basically, one game, one victory, the Eagles have the division. We're 6-6, they're 10-2. That means we've got to have the same number of victories as them and own the tiebreaker. So that means they're 10, would have to be 6 over, over here, and we'd have to get to 10 and 6 over here. And I'm not sure how the tiebreakers would work on that either way, so it's still possible that there's no chance for us to win the division. But then you have the Rams at 9-3, and then the Saints at 9-3. So those are your division winners. If the playoffs were to start today, Seattle would be one wild card at 8-4, and Carolina would be the other. What we have to do is we have to get one of those 2 spots, okay? And the good news is we play the Seahawks. Great. But we're still going to need some help to catch up there, too, because we need them to lose some games as well. But you've got Atlanta ahead of us at 7-5, who own a tiebreaker. You've got the Lions in front of us at 6-6 with Matthew Stafford and a hurt hand. You got the Green Bay Packers that are ahead of us at 6-6. With an Aaron Rodgers coming back. And the Green Bay Packers have the easiest schedule. So we need to get ahead of Green Bay, the Lions, Atlanta, Carolina, or the Seahawks. Thus, if the Saints beat Atlanta, that drops them back to 7-6 and gets us a little step closer. And that's why you want to root for them. When we look at the schedules right now, the Seahawks have to play the Jags, which is going to be a tough game right there. That defense of theirs is tough. They got to play the Rams, us, and then the Cardinals. So not exactly, the worst schedule in the world, but not exactly the easiest either. There's a couple games they could lose with the Jaguars and the Rams, and we could take care of them. Panthers have to play the Vikings, the Packers, Tampa, and the Falcons. So that's not an easy road to hoe either because, Vikings are pretty good. Packers may have Aaron Rodgers back. Tampa, well, not so much. And Atlanta may be fighting for the playoff life as well. When you look at Atlanta, they play the Saints tonight. And the Saints have been kicking ass. They play Tampa Bay, not exactly. Then they play the Saints, and then they play the Panthers. So they've got a tough road to hoe. But we need to be a game up on them in the standings. The Lions have the Bucks, the Bears, the Bengals, and the Packers. They've got the easiest path right there. And then you've got Green Bay with the Browns, Panthers, Vikings, and Lions. So when I say tonight we're New Orleans fans, I ain't got no hate against New Orleans. Yeah, they've kicked our butts a couple of times. We've kicked theirs as well. But I got to tell you, great people, great fan base, great place to have a Super Bowl, and a great place to get your eat and drink on. So I am all in for the Saints tonight. And if you think there's something wrong with that, well, I can't help you. I just can't help you on that one. So, as always, I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Jobu. I might do a little live stream tonight to kind of make up for Monday night with the game on. And I'm going to go up here and make me some shrimp and sausage jambalaya for the game. I will see you guys in a couple hours. Hey friends, Cowboy Jobu here at the Jobu Sports Report, reporting live from San Diego, California, where it's pretty much just a seal day afternoon. I'm Cowboy Jobu with the Jobu Sports Report.